Hi, my name is Joseph Korzinski. I'm the farm manager of Hourglass Tree Farms, and good morning. Today we're going to do a nice video of plot A of our farm, and I want to show everyone what we have going on and how beautiful our vegetables look and flowers and such. So let's get right to it. First off, we have our beautiful cosmos. We have two different colors of cosmos right now. These things are just putting out like crazy. It's their season right now. We have some rue here. It kind of helps keep a lot of snakes and such away. This here is our kiwi vines and our main gate to plot A. It's an amazing gate that we built by hand. We bucked all the logs with a chainsaw and then rough planed it, and there's no nails in any of this. And we believe it's a beautiful way to have an entrance, frame an entrance to our first plot that we did. We're hoping that these two kiwis are female and male, but we won't be able to tell till next year. Let's go on in and see what we got going on in here. So here we have some black magic kale. This is a dinosaur kale that's coming on. We planted these about a month ago. These are our oak leaf lettuces. The heads are just amazing, delicate leaf lettuce. We have a few stray carrots that are coming up as volunteers. This is our mustard greens. Our mustard greens are really coming in now. We have a ton to sell. Here's our other cosmos. These cosmos are just a beautiful fuchsia type. They're an AAS award winner, the seeds that we got from them years ago, and they just volunteer and come back every year. This is some of our full-size romaine. We do a mini romaine that is pretty much played out until we get some more seeds for it, but this is our heirloom romaine that we grow. This here is our Mizuna row. So we have planted this Mizuna row about 3 weeks ago. We have pounds and pounds of Mizuna to get rid of today. Well, this week. Wish I could get rid of it all today. Here's some more of our magenta or red type lettuce head. It's called Alkindus. It's a red butterhead. The neighbor's goat's making noise. He follows them around everywhere. We have some more of our romaine here. This is going to be a late summer squash. So we have, what is that called? Yellow crooked, I believe is what that is. We've got some more plantings here that are going to be coming into fruition pretty soon. Oh my God, the goat's chasing. What's going on with that goat? It's coming to you, Court. Oh my God, look at the goat over there. That's our neighbor's goat. He comes over whenever he feels like it. Well, going on. This is our Swiss chard row. We pick from this weekly. Me and my wife love Swiss chard. There's some kale palm trees down at the end down there, and we have a little bit of ginger. We got some hand weeding to do. We do all of our weeding by hand here, or I can flame weed, but you can't really flame weed something that big. It's just not efficient. Moving right along, we have some myrrh. That's our green butterhead. We have a little bit more myrrh left here. This is our radicchio by some sage. We also have herbs all the way around the outside of our garden. So this is our thyme. And we pick from that weekly as well. And looks like my wife has a little bit of sunflowers planted along here, along with some extra squash that I just put in. Hasn't even been bitten yet. Wonder if I wasted time putting those insect nets up. See, this is some radicchio that is just exploding. We're trying to wait for it to head here. Hopefully it heads soon, but we've been cutting the outer leaves and getting all the dead leaves off weekly. We have another planting here of Alkindus, it looks like. These are transplants. We grow everything from seed here. This is the rest of our radicchio. We're hoping this heads soon. It looks like it's starting to want, it may be starting to want to head. But it's been like 70 degrees here. Cabbages like a little bit colder weather. If it gets up into 80, usually they bolt, but this isn't a bolting type, I don't believe. If it does start bolting, you can just cut it and it'll come back and make a head later. Go, no, get that goat out of here. I don't know why he's here. The neighbors just let their animals go loose. They're kind of have a laissez-faire attitude. Yeah, over here is some of our cucumbers that we late planted. We usually get them to go until frost anyway around here. This is going to be a patty pan squash. Looks like it might start, it's starting to flower now. I might take those insect nets off here in a little while. There's some more of our green butterhead lettuce. We've got some alkindus and maybe some large romaine down there. And they're planted along with some carrots going to seed that we'll collect for our heirloom dragon carrots. We have some lavenders here. I just picked some lavender for one of my smoking blends. I love lavender. It smells so amazing. This is a fresh planted carrot row. This is a row that needs to be cleaned up here. And this is one of our carrot rows that I actually finally got to germinate. I'm gonna have to go in between it and do a little bit of weeding. And then we have some radishes down here, some more of our shunkyo. And we have some beets coming up here that I haven't stepped on yet. And those beets should be pretty amazing. Down at the end, we could see some nasturtium flowers. We've got some mint, some more lavender, and our basil is way over there by those other cosmos, if y'all can see that. I'm not sure how good the quality is on this video. Let me show you guys the loofahs we're growing. Oh, here's the bitter melon that's traveled from this trellis all the way over to our fence now. We've got tons of bitter melons coming in. Oh, we love bitter melon. It's very bitter, but it tastes amazing in contrast to stir fries. We've been trying these cherry tomatoes. They're growing here as well. We've been picking and eating them all. We haven't had really enough to sell. I think we sold one quart at the was it a pint? It was a pint. 1 pint at Stone County for like $10. It was a full pint. And it's the first one that we've ever sold. Oh, those are really amazing. Oh yeah, the loofahs. So look at these loofahs. They are, that one up there is over, if not, yeah, it looks over 2 foot long. We've got tons of them on these vines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At the top, there's a huge one. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's something somewhere near 20 loofahs over here, along with bitter melons and cherry tomatoes. None of which will cross-pollinate, thank the Lord, but you know, that's just what you have to do when you have a little space and you just want to try something out for the first time. But everything seems to be doing amazing here. A few quick notes on what we use for our fertility. We do tons of things here for our garden, tons of practices that are really natural, bordering on holistic, you know, just the best and healthiest way to grow our vegetables. But for our foliar sprays, back before we started this business, it'll be 4 years now. So that means I've been in Korean natural farming for 5 years now. But it is really just the healthiest way that you can grow vegetables. Everything you spray on your plants, you can eat yourself. It's either a ferment or an acetate soak. So that would be a vinegar soak that draws out your nutrients from whatever your inputs are. And it really makes amazing fertility. Like you just go by and you spray the leaves, and that signals the your soil biology to give the plant what it needs, and it just kind of just helps everything along and grow amazingly. And I'm no genius. I've never considered myself very smart. I'm just a farmer who wanted to grow vegetables the healthiest way possible, and I just found this online, and Dr. I think Hankyu Cho. Sorry, Dr. Cho, if I get your name wrong, but yeah, he came up with this in the 90s, and I'm just dumbfounded as to how many folks want to grow good vegetables, but haven't really taken the time to research and find out what the healthiest way is to grow your vegetables. I mean, this process is just amazing. I'd say it's the healthiest way in the world to grow produce, and it really is. There is no other way that I would ever try. There's no other way that we could ever try because we're very, you know, poor. We can't really afford to buy the crazy implements that people do for their commercial farms or small scale farms. We would be broke a long time ago. And our main goal is to actually get the produce, healthy produce, out to the community in such a way as that, we can maybe make an impact and educate folks, how easy it is to get all of your produce looking amazingly beautiful and healthy and full of nutrients and full of flavor, um, without breaking your wallet, which has been happening lately. So, any farmers that really, or anybody that really wants to grow vegetables the healthiest way, just take a little bit of time and try to find out what the healthiest way to grow is without chemicals, without pesticides. You see, commercial farming, this isn't for your intro farmer. It's for some folks who have really farmed for a while and grown a lot of different things, a lot of different varieties, and they really want to know what the best way is, the way that farming is taught in this country is we sort of reverse engineer the natural way. We're like, oh, this plant needs so and so pH for and so NPK ratios. Well, naturally, and it doesn't work that way. So naturally, the plant exudates. So a plant will send down signals to your soil, your living biological soil, which has fungi. Fungi is the main thing for growing, as well as your compost bacteria. And those exudates are what the plants send down as chemical signals to attract your microorganisms. And the microorganisms come to the plant and die and give it what it needs to grow. So somehow we've got it all backwards in this country about how it really works. And we just have this laissez-faire attitude of throw pesticides and chemicals until we get what we want, and then wonder why everyone is getting sick and not getting the nutrients they need. So yeah, we try to grow things the natural way, the healthiest way that we can. Thank you all for your time. I hope you all watch this video and maybe just do a little bit of thinking, and I hope to see more folks who understand the natural way of farming and aren't aghast at, oh, we have fermented fish that we spray on our plants. Well, it's 1,000 to 1. It's so low impact, and it's actually a tasty fish sauce. One of the inputs is whey from making cheese. No, we don't spray pure whey on our plants. It's 1,000 to 1, and we haven't used the lactic acid bacteria or the whey in over a year and a half because you don't need it unless you have something wrong going on with your crops. All the inputs Dr. Cho made are very, very valuable. We hardly use any of them anymore. I think there's 5 of them we use, and that's just all we need. Well, I hope y'all have a great day. Thanks. Bye.